King here, and we are back here once again. I just started the video, Takamura's first draw. I don't know when I came up with this. I think I came up with this shortly after the whole Takamura's gonna keep dragging by. Eventually they're gonna both run out of luck. It's just gonna come down to talent or just pure skill or hard work. And it started out today, and also like partially seeing some Reddit. So I gotta stay away from that darn thing. But the whole main thing is the reason why somebody said, "Oh, it's because of Chief Dragon he got one draw." Now the reason I thought about this, because people are just like, "Oh, it could be talking more first time losing this and that." More than likely, if anything happens, like I expect there to be some more bad luck to show up, because throughout the series, pretty much Takamura with the Richard Bison fight or the David Eagle fight or whatever fight, if any other character have gone through something, Takamura go through it in like a more advanced way. Like Ippo constantly get his eyes swollen up shut. Takamura got his eyes swollen up shut. Characters like Sendo or Mishima had one of them limbs, had to stop using one of their limbs because of damage. Against Richard Bison, Takamura stopped using one of his limbs because of damage. So it's one of those things where it pretty much happens to Takamura on a world stage level. And I believe another piece of bad luck is going to happen to Takamura is the fact that he's going to break his hand or break his arm some type of way. More than likely, I don't know how it's going to happen. It could be some type of stupid incident, which I believe is going to be funny. It's going to be hilarious. I don't know what it's going to be, but it is going to be something that is going to he's going to break, like something else is going to go terribly wrong. And that's it. We don't have a release date on the Chief Dragon fight either, because usually when these fights just show up sporadically, we already have a poster. But since it seems like Takamura's in like mid-training camp, it seems like it might be like one or two chapters before you get to see the poster and before the fight actually showed up. So it's like we might have some time. But apparently, according to the wiki, there's a break this week, so I got time. But it just be one of those things. What is the worst thing that can happen without having Takamura losing his undefeated record? What is the worst thing can happen besides from him having? Well, he already had bad matches, but having a draw would just make a lot of sense to me, because it's just like if you don't want to have Takamura to lose, technically with a draw, Takamura didn't win or he didn't lose. So it'd be hilarious if like Kimura and Aoki make a bet again. I didn't lose. Well, you didn't win either. You didn't win either. I don't know what the bet would be, but it'll be something. It'll be something. But it's one of those things where it just be like, if Takamura was to have a worst case scenario. Because think about it. Why couldn't Chief Dragon beat the other guy? Sure, we don't know anything about it, but what is the more than likely highest chance of why he couldn't beat the other guy? He wasn't strong enough. There's a high chance that he just didn't have the talent to do it. And if that's the case, then could it be a possibility? Could it be a possibility that Chief Dragon wins the fight? Just because. Not wins the fight. He just doesn't lose the fight because he's able to pull off enough shenanigans and enough BS that somehow the judges actually think he put up a decent fight. And Takamura is like, what? He was losing this entire time. How is it a draw? And hey. Somehow Chief Dragon just somehow, some way, that last piece of irony was just able to pull it off. He was just able to do it. It would be sad, but it's just Chief Dragon is apparently the luckiest man in the world. So it's just anything can happen, but it's just, to me, I just don't see Takamura losing now. I just don't. Some people want to believe he's going to lose first time he's going to lose. Like if Takamura was to lose now, it wouldn't mean anything. It just wouldn't. Hey look, he just had bad luck and that's the reason he lost. And that'd be a terrible excuse in my opinion. Alright guys, the great big moment where Takamura lose is not because he's outclassed. It's not because like it's some type of heroic mistake. The reason he lost, guys, for the first time is because of just bad luck. That'd be terrible. That'd be awful in my opinion. That wouldn't be enjoyable to me. This first time he loses to bad luck. But have a draw? Hey, look, he get to join the Aoki and Kimura club. After all those times you said we were the mud fights in the peanut gallery, now you're the ones getting draw. How does it feel, Takamura? I wonder how would he respond? But it would be an interesting thing. Even the perfect time to have it. It could be like a learning experience for the great Takamura. Because sure, most of his fights does not make it to the decision, but these just reinforce more that do not let the fight go to the judges at all. Alright? This does not let it happen. It's whether I'm going to the canvas or he is. We're not making it to round 12. We're not going all the way. Because, like, that's the only way you can share a definitive win in some cases. Because it'd be like, yeah, use Teofimo Lopez similar to Chinko, for example. If Teofimo Lopez would have knocked Lomachenko out, every single one of his fans would have just been like, well, Teofimo Lopez won. But since it went to decision, he cheated, and Lomachenko did lose 8 rounds. I'm not gonna start that argument about how many rounds a person won or lost, but it's just, it'd be 10 times better if you're able to end it in a KO. Cause then there's no excuses, then there's no what if or buts, and there's no, he had a shoulder injury. But Teofimo Lopez had foot surgery after the fight, never brought it up. But hey, it is what it is. So in this case, it will make perfect sense. Keep dragging to get away with his belt, and Takamura gets to have his Las Vegas debut with like another champion. And it could work. Would I like it? Personally, no. I personally wouldn't like it. Not because like Takamura having a draw. It's just the fact that there's so much bad luck involved. It just take away the randomness. Because it's just bad luck, guys. It's just some bad luck. So that's the only reason he got a draw, because it's some bad luck. Really, just. Because not like luck can't be used in a good plot device, but I just personally wouldn't like it. That the whole, I'd rather have Takamura get into an intense fight and then pull off a draw towards the end and be like, what the hell? Because like, it'll be better. We'll never see it coming, it'll be a surprise. But now since we got this whole bad luck angle, it's like there's not too many places you can go with this. In my opinion, there's really not. There's not too many places you can go with this. I don't want to really hear any excuses of why Takamura lost, in my opinion. I personally would not like to hear any excuses. Maybe it's just me, but it's just, I want Takamura to whether win or he lose. I don't want to hear no bad luck. Because bad luck, in my opinion, is just an excuse. It literally is. And it just, hey look guys, Takamura got his first loss due to bad luck. Just nothing else, just bad luck, that's it. Bad luck. Alright then. Not coach dying, not he getting Yamaguchi before the fight, just bad luck. Well, there's the only other way I can see it. Just Takamura comes back with a last minute win, or it's a draw. If Takamura does lose, it'll be like, why? But okay then. Or wins, right? Loses right here, right now. 100% confirmed in my own head canon that Takamura will conquer all 6 weight classes. Because we see it, I personally always seen it as Takamura will get to heavyweight, maybe win a belt, but I believe Takamura will lose in the heavyweight class personally. But that's the way I see it. It's really going to be Takamura comes back, because there'll be no more hard work, it'll be no more luck. We both have ran out of luck. If we gotta do this mano a mano, man to man, and shit, I've talked junk about Takamura versus David Eagle. Sad reality is, if David Eagle would have just chose to be cautious, Takamura would have swung out air, and he would have been able to hit him with a counter. Takamura goes down. David Eagle was the one trying to go in and finish Takamura, so Takamura starts swinging, Eagle started to get hit, and David Eagle goes down. It is what it is. David Eagle chose to be stupid. Is it plot armor? It could be argued, but it's just, hey, when Miyata does it, it's plot armor. When it happens to Takamura, it's just a great Takamura. So people can say whatever they want. But this very well could be Takamura's first draw. It wouldn't be like a blemish on his record, but it will have people questioning why he wasn't able to keep Dragon out of there. And sure, you can have like the hardcore boxing fan come up with all these reasons, but the cow just be like, he couldn't even beat Keith Dragon, so it's just that is something we miss about Ippo. We never get to hear what announcers think or what any type of podcast or news channel. Sure, we get the perspective of Fuji and Mari, but you could arguably say to a certain degree there is some bias, since not only do we already know them, they already met Takamura. I want to see from the other end, maybe from Korea or something, for somewhere else, or from America. See what their opinions on the great Takamura is, how they match up to their own personal fighters, who are the guys. It's not something that's necessary. I don't think George should physically change his story just to fit the needs of, hey look, it's 1-to-1 realistic. Because arguably in the 1990s, aside from like a few boxing magazines, which you truly know, aside from like some commentary channels, which you truly know. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, I know what you guys think about the whole premise of Takamura's first draw. Do you think this could be it? The first time great Takamura didn't taste defeat, but the ultimate disappointment. The ultimate disappointment towards the coach. He told Ippo not to get the Takamura, disappoints the coach. It'd be messed up. The worst thing that could happen in that scenario also, if the coach tell Takamura that he did a good job, that would be even worse. Cause like, that would be worse. That would be worse in my opinion. When it first like the feelings of Takamura, it's just like, really, I did my that's what you think, really. Cause it's not like it's a backhanded compliment, but it's just for the standards of Coach Kuragawa, it's just pretty sure like he'll want better for Takamura than just what he did. So it just be like that'd just be more disappointing than anything else. Hey look, you finally get to say good job. No, it's not about that. It's not about the good job. It's about that I'd rather have him get a good job as undisputed than just good job that you did not good job that you did your best. It's just like no. I don't want to hear nothing but no. I did my best. Then again, he did allow Ippo to tell him that during the Richard Bison fight. What could Takamura do? Be a dick. So it just, it all depends. But if it makes sure I can't let know you guys' thoughts about the video. Do you believe that the upcoming Keith Dragon fight would be Takamura's first draw? Do you believe that Takamura will lose for the first time in the series? What is your opinions on that? Or do you just believe Takamura will just pull off a dominant victory over somebody who potentially has no talent? And I gotta make a video about that. But it'd be Boomy Shopway. Can't let know you guys' thoughts and opinions, and peace.